I was arrested because one person in the group knew me, and when he was questioned, they asked him that he needed to know if he had the names of the people that went out with him that night. They never asked him in the beginning names of the people who committed a crime with him. What a lot of people don't realize is that New York City was going through mayhem. We had the highest crime rate overall that year. Highest robberies, highest thefts, highest grand larcenies, highest homicide rate, over 2,200 homicides that year. And that was due to the crack cocaine drug epidemic that occurred during the 1980s. So in 1989, we had the infamous Central Park 5 case that took place. And 1 year later, my case took place. What's interesting is that the same leading detective from the Central Park 5 was the same leading detective in my case. So when I was taken to that police precinct, that police station, I told them I had nothing to do with this. I told them the truth. I had no knowledge. I had no weapon with me. I had no malice. I just went out because I was invited, and I had no idea that someone had died in a train station. Little did I know that the police detective had an agenda with him. He was overzealous. There was a lot of publicity. There was a lot of notoriety already taking place. So he started beating me up. And as he beat me up, he told me that if I wanted to make it home alive, the only thing I had to do was memorize a story. And that the story that I would be memorizing would be like if I was a witness to the crime and not actually someone that participated in the crime. So I believed him. I believed him that that he was going to take me back home because I wanted to go back home to be with my parents. He told me I was never going to see them again if I didn't memorize the story. And I did. And that story was the only piece of evidence that was used against me. That coerced confession was the only piece of evidence, the false confession used in order to try me at trial and convict me. Everybody that had arrested was a group of Latinos and Black people, so racism had a lot to do with this case, being that it was against a white family from Utah who were Mormons. So they had an example to be made.